It's 2 minutes until 3 o'clock here on Monday. I've been working outside for the majority of the day. On the 3:30, it was really dirty and dusty, as you guys saw, and now it's not as dirty and dusty. Actually washed it. First time I've used a hose to wash a car in definitely the better part of a year. Found more rust, found more shit. I don't think the hood's shut over here. No, not really, but I'm gonna have to open it and close it again. Clean the inside windows too. It was nasty, especially the back window. I drive in the summer with the windows down, and anything that comes in gets blown onto this back glass. So I cleaned that. I got the floor mats for the most part. The interior trim, doors, trunk, all that stuff I hadn't cleaned in forever. And this latch sticks for some reason. You gotta like manhandle it to get it open. But the next project is the oil change. And I'm gonna see if I can do that today. It's gonna come down to if I have a filter or not. I do not have enough oil, but I can run over to Walmart and just buy that Castrol. I don't remember what I have. Sometimes I put the high mileage stuff in because that's what they have at AutoZone. But if I have a filter, I can do it. If I don't, I suppose I could run over to Lyric, and they probably have one. They almost certainly have one that I could buy from them. Speaking of that, intro first. She's my cherry pie. I got in touch with Adam this morning. He is selling me a spindle that should be here tomorrow before 10:30 a.m., which is great. It's going to rain all day Wednesday and most of the day Thursday, so if they could finish it up tomorrow, that would be marvelous. I'm not setting high expectations for that, but I'm going to let them know that I would like that a lot. Crap, it's looking like I don't have an oil filter. I would keep it on top because I know that I use these things. I have an inventory spreadsheet that I could reference because I have cleaned this box out and there's a chance it got pushed somewhere else. I've got frickin' S62 used head gaskets in here. A cabin air filter box, plenum gasket, seat trim, license plate thing for the 3 Series and the M5, extra plates for the M5, a Mark IV bracket, a fan clutch that might still work. Yeah, I'm gonna, actually, it might be up here. These are S62 oil filters. I have 3 of those, 2 OEs and a MON. Shit. I guess I don't have one. But anyways, that's what's going on today. So I'm going to see if they've got an oil filter, and I can actually see what type of oil I've been using to top off every once in a while. I have one of these black 5-liter things. This is the Castrol Edge High Mileage 530. If Walmart has that, I'll buy another one and use that. If they don't, I'll have to go to AutoZone and pay another $5 for it. Alright, I brought the oil up. I talked to the guys at Lyric, and they do have a filter. They stock those, so I'm going to go pick one of those up, head over to Wally World, see if I can't get that same oil. Then I'll be able to do the change on this pig today and call that done. It's only been, I don't know, 5,000 or 6,000 miles, but I like to do it once a year, preferably in the spring. The end of May is a great time to do that before the pool opens next weekend, which I'm super excited about. Get all this stuff done before that. This year it's very different. Timmy Fest is late this year. I'm not going to San Diego in June this year, so everything's kind of pushed back. Actually several weeks. Timmy Fest is usually like the first week of June, or the end of the first week, beginning of the second week. This year it's the 24th. So usually I plan to have all the house stuff done, the mulching, the weeding, the trimming, the de-leafing, all of that done. This year it's not going to happen because we're on weight duty for the road right now. And look what they've done. They've come out here and instead of pouring concrete over there like they did on that gap, it's blacktop. I'm not sure why, maybe because it dries so much faster so these people can get out of their driveway. But yeah, it's coming together. Everything's just going to be pushed back a couple weeks this year, which may work in my favor, seeing that this road's screwing stuff up. I don't want to power wash the house until the road's done. When they power wash, they'll wash the windows, then I can put the screens in, then I can trim the landscaping, and then I can mulch, and then it's showtime. Your face, feel your touch, hear your voice, say I'm all your own. I didn't know what year it was. Life was no prize. I wanted love, and here it was. Does anybody else use the back door of Walmart? Comes right into the automotive section. Good little trick, save you the lines and walking all over the place. Park right in front of the door too. Okay, that totally backfired. Usually it's quicker to go in over there. I went in, found the right oil. They changed their packaging slightly, but it's the right stuff. 530, Castrol Edge, high mileage. Then I go and I stand there, and of course there's only one helper, but one cashier dude back there, and he's helping some guy with a Civic buy tires. I don't know who buys tires at Walmart, but apparently you can. And they had to make about 5 trips out to the car. I don't know why it's difficult to read the tire size. It's probably a 205 55 R15. So multiple trips out there. I'm just standing there watching this guy lumber around, so I had to walk all the way up to the main entrance, which is about a half-mile walk. Then of course there's 24 checkout lanes, 3 of which are open. I hate Walmart. It's like frickin' Mexico. Check out that classic 50s. So they have erected a tornado siren here. There was one previously downtown Hudson that's been there in the town hall for probably a century. So they're installing them around town now. They're huge, really tall, and it looks crooked as hell to me from here. I can't wait to hear that at 4 a.m. Sunday. It's the first one of these Infinities I've seen. It's a Q60. Is it a coupe? Thing doesn't look half bad. Never been a Nissan Infiniti fan, but that one looks pretty sporty. And I don't know what is going on with traffic. I can't go anywhere where I don't just stop and sit for people to make left turns. It's 3:40 on a Monday. What's the excuse? Is this thing a real AMG? It says CLA 45 AMG, but it's the hatched Subaru Impreza looking thing. I don't know that I've seen one of those yet. I got my oil filter kit. It doesn't look like an OEM one until you look at it, and it's got a BMW logo on it. It says Mon Filter Inc. on top of it, so sweet. Good morning, it's 1:30 a.m. I have been productive officially now all day. We got 3:30 cleaned up, and I went over and picked up the oil, and the oil filter came back here, changed the oil and the oil filter. It was 4,991 miles since the last change, so call that 5,000. That's pretty decent. This car's as clean as it's been in a while. It's actually got a little bit of a shine, and from 10 feet it looks pretty good. So we got the oil done. Megan came back from New York. That's where she's been for a week. We went to Costco. We had some French bread and good olive oil for dinner, and then some parfaits. And it's Kennan's birthday. Happy 22 years to Kennan. We didn't do a whole lot. Megan was exhausted tonight. He came over. We shot some hoops in the basement. Had a Grey Goose lemon drop and a Tito's cherry bomb, which is a house drink of mine. And he just left a few minutes ago. So that was today, Monday. Tomorrow, Tuesday, the spindle wheel carrier assembly is supposed to come in from Adam before 10:30 a.m. I'm really hoping they can get their shit together at the shop tomorrow and install that, and then have the car aligned so I can get it back here by the end of the day tomorrow. Because Wednesday and Thursday just looks like rain, 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 thunderstorms, 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 and I don't want to deal with that. So that's the goal for tomorrow. Additionally, I have to go back to Mexico, freaking Streetsboro, over to Walmart to drop off this old oil. So that'll be tomorrow too. Anyways, time for bed. Talk to y'all on Tuesday. Good night.